The space age made possible rockets with enough power to blast humans and their life support systems into orbit. More than 300 manned space flights have shown that humans can live and explore beyond our Earth.
Differentiate me from Dr. Feustel's suit right here, which has red stripes.
None of these missions have done more to shape our connection to the cosmos and define who we are than the fabled flights of Apollo. But not for reasons you might think. We sent astronauts to the moon as a symbol of confidence in the face of the great Cold War struggle. Many hoped that would lead to further journeys to Mars and to an age of living in space. Those goals proved too grand in the face of all the preoccupations, turbulence, and change that would crash onto our own planetary shores. Landing on the moon was a giant leap for mankind. But it's what the astronauts picked up from the lunar surface that may turn out to be Apollo's greatest legacy. When the astronauts of Apollo stepped out of their landing craft, they entered a world draped in fine, sticky dust, strewn with rocks and pocked with craters. They walked and rambled about, picking up rocks, 382 kilograms worth, that they packed for the return flight. Back in Earth-bound labs, scientists went to work probing the rocks for clues to one of the most vexing questions in all of science. Where did the moon come from? The answer promised to shed light on an even grander question. Where did Earth come from? And how did it evolve into the planet we know today? The Apollo rocks have brought us closer to the answer, but basic mysteries still remain. The moon orbits Earth at an average distance of 384,400 kilometers. It's relatively small, with less than 1% the surface area, 2% the volume, and 1% the mass of Earth. With no atmosphere, temperatures range in Celsius from minus 233 degrees at night to 123 degrees during the day. As the brightest object in the night sky, the moon has guided people for millennia by defining the rhythms of life and animating our myths. The nature of the moon began to come into focus 4 centuries ago. Galileo Galilei had heard of an instrument built by Dutch opticians capable of seeing faraway things as though nearby. Galileo, in many ways the first modern scientist, saw this new instrument as a tool to help settle a long-standing question. What was the nature of the heavens, and how did the world of men fit within it? To some philosophers, the moon was a perfect crystalline sphere of divine substance, free of Earth's imperfections.